that love.
To find out how Detroit's urban environment is already showing signs of a green renewal, we head across town to Georgia Street Community Garden. Set up a few years ago by Mark Covington, urban farming pioneer and local hero. Mark, hi man, how are you?
You didn't have to leave the neighborhood when I was younger. It was a car dealership on down the street. We had restaurants, clothing stores, shoe shops. Everything you needed was right here.
Over 500,000 Detroiters live closer to convenience stores than grocers, and with limited public transport and nearly half of the city living below the poverty line, access to healthy, affordable food is often a challenge. So, like, what if you don't drive here and you can't get out of town to the malls? Where do people buy food in the city?
To liquor stores, gas stations, and the little scarce markets grocery stores that we do have. You know, because we do have places where people can go get food, but it's how healthy it is, you know, and how cheap, how economical it is for you to buy it. You know, when you could come here and you get a, you know, sliced pepperoni piece for $1. All this used to be houses. This is just a vacant street grid right now.
This is incredible.
10 vacant lots or vacant houses to one inhabited house. People move to the suburbs for a better life.
And the more people move away,
the less tax base we have.
The less tax base, less income for the municipal government.
Yeah, but when people don't realize what a tax base really means to a city, you know, as far as getting things done and having money to work with. So a lot of things we have to do on our own. And that's even policing each other and cleaning up after each other. But this is where it all started. I had lost my job in December of 2007, and I had to move back home on Georgia Street with my mother and my grandmother. And I came out when the snow started melting, and I saw all this garbage and trash piled up on the curb, and in the process of cleaning it up, I said I need to put some food here. And out here, you know, working, start talking to people in the neighborhood and finding out that a lot of us were struggling. You know, our senior citizens were trying to choose whether they were going to pay for their food for the month or buy medication. And I decided to make it bigger. Everything I've done, I've tried to engage to the community. But it's easy for me because I know everybody. So,
have you had much help here in the garden from the city?
Not really, other than, because technically having a community garden is illegal still in the city of Detroit. Yes, growing food is technically illegal in the city of Detroit. I got family that live in like Columbus, Ohio, and friends that live in Mississippi, which is a farming state. And it's like, you growing food in Detroit? Yeah, I'm like, yeah, right in the middle of Detroit. You got goats and chickens in Detroit? I'm like, yeah, right in the middle of Detroit. So
I can hear them actually in the distance. Is that your chicken?
That's a pheasant.
That's a pheasant?
Yeah.
You grow pheasants as well?
No, that's a wild pheasant.
What? Are you joking me?
Yeah, we got pheasants, rabbits, fox. If you took a shot right here and went right across the street, it looks like you're in the forest.
Are you a farmer now? When people ask you what you do?
Yeah, they say what I do. I'm an urban farmer.